Hey YouTube, so I got the new Haworth chair here without the lumbar support and a different color this time, and this time I also got the forward tilt, and I thought this was going to solve my pain issues. Unfortunately it did not. I did do some custom DIY to try to help improve it, which I'll show here in a second, and I still had an issue. So this one does not have the lumbar support. It's less pronounced. I'm not sure how well the camera picks up the difference in the curve. But so I still had issues with like mid back pain. So it's like, I'm not sure how well you can see this on camera, like right around here, around like T8, T9 in the thoracic spine. So that kind of ends up being somewhere around here in the chairs. And there's like basically no cushioning in these chairs. So what did I do? I was like, well, if I could just find something to shove in there. And my wife goes, why don't you try out some pillows? And I was like, great idea, thanks. So this chair does not have the built-in lumbar support, so I was able to fit an entire like normal size pillow that you sleep on with your head. I was able to fit that in there, and I think it does help to some degree add some cushioning, because these chairs don't have any cushioning. Even though, yeah, the digital knit does help a little bit compared to the mesh, but still not that much of a difference. This one, because it has the lumbar in here, at first I tried using a square shaped pillow, but it's actually too big and it would push that lumbar down, because I actually kind of like it up in a higher position. So then I got this pillow, which was like more rectangular. There we go, so it's kind of like this size, this shape. So that helps to some degree, but even still, I still get pain, not just in my mid back, but my ribs and on the sides here. And I think I finally figured out the reason for that is because with these chairs, there's no side bolstering, there's no side support, nothing to keep you in place to help support your muscles and your spine and to keep you in position. Just like the seat bottom cushion is flat, it's not contoured, so it doesn't really keep your legs closed in position either. So it depends on the person, because some people, they might actually like to sit like cross-legged or I can't really do that well, but one knee over the other, and some people might like to like kind of slouch to different sides throughout the day, but for me it causes pain. So I wouldn't say it's a bad chair by any means, just for me personally it's not good. So in my case, next I'm going to try getting a steel case Leap, because the steel case Leap I came to notice has some contoured sides, but it's still pretty flat in the shoulder area, because I cannot stand chairs that push your shoulders forward or your upper back forward. I also noticed the Leap chair not only is curved in the lumbar area, but even like the entire back of the chair kind of curves back, which will kind of help keep your shoulders and your upper back. Whereas this chair, I mean, it looks pretty flat, but it still, I feel like, can push you forward a little bit, putting pressure on the ribs. So yeah, for me, I'm going to try that other chair. One thing that was great though, that I do love, the forward tilt. Unfortunately, Steelcase does not have that on their chairs, and I wish they did. That's the one thing I'll be missing. So I do recommend getting this option if you choose to go with Haworth. So I'll just show right here, this first one. The second lever back here is the depth that goes forward and back, or fore and aft, if you want to use those nerdy terms. So this front lever, and you just push down, and it gives you a 5-degree incline. And doing that can help relieve the pain for a while, because it'll take a lot of pressure off my back. But then after a while, my rear end gets sore, because now all the pain, now all the weight and pressure is on my rear end. So it doesn't really fix the issue so much as just transfer it, if you will. But the forward tilt is also great if you want to do something called perching, a perch position. If you have a sit and stand desk like I do, you can do your forward tilt, and you can raise the chair up a bit higher, and you can sit on like the front half of the chair, and you can raise your desk up, and you do this where your back's not even touching the chair. So that gives you an extra position throughout the day to help with back pain and such, and just moving around and all that good stuff. So I do like the forward tilt, but for me, unfortunately, the chair is still not comfortable enough for me. I'm still in pain. So the color is just personal preference. I will mention that online, I could have sworn this was supposed to be brighter and more green, and then I receive it and it looks darker and more blue. So what you see online doesn't seem to be a true representation of the colors you're going to see in person. I notice it's like way off. But more important to me is just the comfort. I really could care less about color if it's just comfortable. And I think this chair can be comfortable for some people, but unfortunately not for me. But I've had issues with back pain for a long time, so I have to keep that in mind. I'm really picky, but the seats that are in like a 2002 to 2006 Toyota Camry, cloth or leather, either one, those are great. Why can't they make more office chairs like that? But then again, newer car seats are now not comfortable anymore like they were back in the day. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's about all I can think of for now for comparison purpose between the chairs. So, when I get the steel case Leap, then I'll try to do another video of how it compares to this.